So I made some good progress taking all of the parts that I want to save off of my old block on my C5 Corvette track car. Now we're in the process of putting the cam on, all the lifters and the oil pan, and redoing some stuff to make sure everything works great when we put it all back together.
Normally, if the lifters were brand new, you would want to soak them and let them kind of prime, fill up with oil, but these are not new lifters. They're got about 1,000 miles on them, so just coated them with oil again and stick them in. We'll prime the engine when we're all good and ready. Just going to put screws on just finger tight for now before I go ahead and torque them down, although they really don't get torqued that hard at all. If you want to see how I installed the cam, I did it in a separate video, so make sure to check that out as well. Not only did I do the full install video on the camshaft, I did its dyno experience, as well as the full cam profile as to why we built our cam the way we did for track use and probably drifting. So you guys can check out all that stuff on our channel as well.
Okay, with the camshaft in, the cam retainer plate gets these 4 bolts torqued to 18 foot-pounds. We're gonna rotate the crank until that dot right here is perfectly lined up straight, just like that. Straight up and down. Then when we put the cam sprocket on, we're gonna line up the dot there to that so everything matches up perfect. Dots look like it. They're lined up. Straight here. Maybe not perfect, so let's double check. Okay, a little more alignment. But as you can see there, that little dot down here and this dot up there aligned straight up. That's how we know the cam is lined up perfectly with the crank. They basically make it foolproof for the most part. And I know some people actually will have it off a little bit if they want their timing different, but we're not going crazy here. And then these get torqued to 22 foot-pounds.
You want to help us fix all these broken race cars we got? Check out LobeFilms.com. I have a bunch of different merchandise on there, from shirts, hats, hoodies, cups, mugs, as well as a bunch of different car parts and tools that I've reviewed on the channel that I know work well, on sale there for a good price. So make sure you check out LobeFilms.com.
So I got the timing cover on, but I want to do this the right way so I don't deal with this again, because this is really where my leak was coming from last time. So I got an alignment tool here before I put my harmonic balancer on. It bolts to this, holds this in place. I'm also, guys, you guys can tell me in the comments the best way to do this without screwing it up. I've done it the exact same way and it was fine, but this last time that I did it, it wasn't. So I'm not going to tighten these bolts down until I have my harmonic balancer in all the way. I don't have to use a specific install tool for this because I bought the timing cover with the front main seal on. Once the harmonic balancer is all the way in, lined up perfectly with these snugged down, then I can tighten these down. I did use blue Loctite on the cam sprocket, the cam retainer plate, and on the oil pump bolts. Cam sprocket was 18 foot-pounds. No, a cam retainer plate, 18 foot-pounds. The sprocket was 25, and these bolts were 18 for the oil pump. I think I did those at 20 though, but can't really start that yet. So next, I have to get my proper install tool, which I lent to a friend. Next, I'm going to install the baffles on my oil pan, which we kind of worked on a little bit, but just I want to clean up the surface with a razor blade a little bit more before I start putting the gasket and everything else on down.
I'm going to do the oil pan baffles and the gasket install in a separate video, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and stay up to date, because I'm going to do a thorough installation on those baffles so we don't get any oil starvation. They're from Improved Racing, if you've ever heard of them. But if you can't wait until next week's video, make sure to check out these videos that I already have ready to go.